Yo, what's up, YouTube? My name is D Flawless, and welcome to the channel. Today, I got some Destiny 2 Lightfall thoughts for you right now. We're streaming live, twitch.tv/D_flawless. So you'll see chat chiming in with their thoughts, but I just wanted to put my thoughts out there, my early thoughts for Destiny 2 Lightfall. So let's just jump straight into it. I got a lot to say. There's a lot on my mind. This is day 3. Lightfall has been out for 2 full days now. I've completed this campaign, Legendary Solo. It was a doozy, and I just want to jump into it. So first of all, let's talk about the story, right? I thought the story was fun. It was upbeat. I loved the action-packed nature of it. We saw them mention in the Vidoc how they wanted it to feel like an 80s type action movie, and we got that. We got that. The music was on point. The 80s, the synth aesthetic, the world of Neomuna, which we'll talk more about. It was great. I loved all the visuals and the actual playing of the story. Okay. The only negative thing I really have to say about the story, and I think a lot of people have echoed this, is what is the Veil? What is it? Right. And if you don't know what I'm talking about because you haven't played the campaign, don't worry. Even after you play it, you still won't know. I didn't really ruin anything. All right. The story is a bit confusing. Okay. And this isn't a negative, but it definitely feels like a middle arc to like a trilogy. So think Empire Strikes Back versus like the original Star Wars or even the last one. We feel like we're kind of right in the middle of the story with where things leave off. So overall, I thought it was fun. Narratively, I think we're left a little bit confused with more questions than answers, but the actual playing of the story I thought was very fun. Combat throughout, I thought was great. The Shadow Legion, they're super cool. They have new mechanics. They're not just your regular old Cabal, although for the most part, they kind of fight like regular Cabal, but they do have some new mechanics kind of mixed in that you have to definitely pay attention to, because if not, you will pay for it. They can be kind of aggressive. I thought the overall difficulty changes to the world was good. We talked about recently with Joe Blackburn in one of the dev updates how they were going to be increasing the difficulty of Destiny 2, and you definitely feel that too, but in a good way. I think they tweaked it just right, just the right amount of challenge. And also, I played on Legendary, which kind of ramps it up even more, so everything was hitting hard. I definitely died multiple times. The Tormentors, oh my gosh, the Tormentors are probably the coolest enemy added to Destiny ever. They were menacing. Whenever one hits the field, all attention shifts. You got to take care of those Tormentors, otherwise they will jack you up. The mechanics were cool, and anytime one showed up on screen, I popped and I was like, all right, we got to take care of this guy. The Tormentors are freaking cool. Great job, whoever came up with the Tormentors. Overall, I thought the difficulty changes were great. We already talked about it. Neomuna as a world. I've been seeing some negativity, not negativity, kind of apathy about Neomuna as a world. I'm not there at all. I absolutely love Neomuna. I think it's beautiful. It's stunning. I love the world building elements. As you're walking around randomly, these news broadcasts will start playing and you can kind of hear what's going on in the world of Neomuna. And I just think it's great. I think it looks great. I think there's lots to be discovered. I think the enemy density and where they place the enemies around the world is also pretty cool. I really dig Neomuna. Now, let's talk about build crafting. You may have seen some people talking about this, but for me, early on, we're only 2 days in, I haven't really dived into it. I haven't even fully unlocked Strand yet, but build crafting feels like it's a step backwards. It feels like it's a nerf from where we were. And it is. They kind of mentioned that it's a nerf. We're not going to be as ability heavy, as elemental well heavy as we were, but I wasn't expecting it to be this much. I'm not saying it feels bad, but it feels very different, and we feel like we did get taken down a peg. Seeking Wells is gone, and it's sorely missed, because now you got to rely on these orbs of power to drop, and you got to go get them. They don't come to you. And orbs of power right now, as they stand right now, are kind of the main way you stay in the action and you stay charged up. And in a lot of cases, they're how you stay healthy. So it feels like we took a step back. Now, the UI for the build crafting, incredible. Chef's kiss. The build crafting, the Guardian recommendations, the commendations, all that is chef's kiss. It's very simple, easy to use. You just click, bing, bang, boom. You're right where you need to be, and you can slot in all your mods and everything, and it shows you right there how everything's going to work out. So the UI is fantastic, but we need more variety. We need more variety in the mods. They took some fan favorites away. Bountiful Well, Seeking of Wells is gone. A couple of them are disabled at the time I'm making this video, which is kind of a bummer because I wanted to make some build videos on it. But yeah, the UI is nice, but we did take a step back. You know what it feels like? It feels like Lightfall is Destiny 3, but not in a good way, all right? So think about this. So you start a new game. Imagine Destiny 3 came. Obviously, we're not going to have everything we had in Destiny 2. So we would obviously have to build back up to that super godlike powerful level. And it feels like if Destiny 2 were to end and we started Destiny 3, this would be the mod system that we have. There's a lot there, but it's not as powerful as we are now. And I feel like we're building up to a level of power that we're accustomed to. So that's kind of the best way I can describe it. Hopefully that makes sense. Overall, Lightfall, early thoughts. Overall, I'm positive. I thought the story was fun, entertaining, a little bit confusing, but overall it was fun. I like the world building of Neo Muna. But it did leave some to be desired. There's a little blank spots here and there. The UI changes feel good for the most part. Build crafting feels like a step back. We do have a little bit more, I don't want to say control. I don't know. I'm just going to say it feels like a step back. I'm not calling it bad. I definitely feel where some power was taken away from me. But overall, I'm positive on Lightfall. I like it. It's not the best. I don't think it's Witch Queen level. But it is very, very fun expansion. Again, only 2 days into it. I love it. So there's more to come. All right. So that's it. That's my early thoughts on Lightfall. Let me know what you think about it in the comments. Leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. Till next time. Peace out. I love you. Bye.